Hi YouTube, Mochismo Eugene. Welcome to another video from Exit Strategy. We're only human. We want what we don't need and need often what we don't want. Yep. I don't think no one can disagree with this, because deep within the heart yearns for things, whether they be healthy or not. Sometimes it's just the environment around us creates a yearning for things that don't suffice, they don't fulfill, but yet we're still in a quest for them, those things such as money, fame, notoriety, recognition. But the things that we really need, but don't really want to go through the paces to obtain, which is the peace, serenity, happiness, good health, good sanity. But we don't often strive as hard to get those things. And if we do, we strive in ways that are not consistent. We put a lot of energy, and I say we, and that's plural. I say we a lot. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. If you want to own it, you can. If you don't, that's totally okay. But again, we as humans, particularly, we want a lot of the things we don't need. And we strive for those things. We want not only to get a job, but the ambition when we get into that job. A lot of times we strive to make more money and more money and more money. So we do things to advance our income in that company, which is like moving up the ladder, doing our best for our superiors or our supervisors. And with the fact that we have that ambition doesn't make that all wrong, but we'll come home and often devote bits and pieces to family life because the job has taken so much of our energy. And when the job sometimes goes away, we find ourselves recoiling towards those things that mean the most to us, notwithstanding the job that we don't have anymore. We end up valuing those things that are nearest and dearest to us, which is often that family. And so it's like, as a result of, and that's a form of comfort. And so, again, the human beings that we are, we're just learning this thing called life as we walk it out. And we don't have a foolproof cheat sheet apart from the Bible. Even then, we have to walk it out. There are certain things we're going to miss. And if and when we do miss them, we can't be too critical of ourselves. But that is just what I wanted to speak about, because I was thinking we often want the very things we don't need. And the things that we need, we often don't want them. We don't want them in the way that we have to acquire them. We don't want to go through the paces to obtain those things, because it's a rigorous pace that we have to go through most often to acquire the things that are meaningful in the world. It doesn't really take a lot of effort to get into a get rich quick scheme. All you got to do is know how to take a few back doors, a few shortcuts. And before you know it, voila. Cut a few people out of the picture. And there you are. But then oftentimes when we want to obtain things that are beneficial, long lasting, it takes it takes time, takes patience. And a lot of times we're not willing to be patient with ourselves and, respect the process. So anyway, you're living and you're learning. That's the main thing. Empaths and chosen ones, we err in this just as much as people who really don't give a darn about these things or don't value them as much as we may. So this is a universal situation that affects all of us at one point or another. So the crucial part of that is just knowing that some of the things that we really do need and we often don't desire those things, we should just give them a second look or a second thought. Because in doing so, those are the very things that will sustain us and maintain our life. They'll keep us out of harm's way. From person to person, you and I only ourselves know what those things are. So give it some thought, guys. You'll be amazed at what you probably come up with, and it will be pretty much liberating when you do, because you'll say, wow, I was chasing a lot of the wrong things. I had the priorities in the wrong place. As long as you got breath in you, there is time to rethink and to do things differently. So again, don't be critical of yourself. Just give it a little critical thinking, give it a little introspecting, give it a little prayer, and just let things happen the way that they happened. Don't force them. And be patient. That being said, bless.